Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Good day to everyone who's listening, watching, of course, on all of our platforms. My name is Jello. I'm back with another episode of CyberCEO. We are very lucky. We have another special guest on the show. David, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and thank you for having me on. It's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Of course, we really appreciate your time. We know your time is cut thin. So, for everyone's benefit, everyone who's listening and again watching, can you tell us something about yourself, David?
Oh, yeah, thank you. My name is David Baez. I'm in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale general area. We've been selling real estate for the last 4 years here. I'm also born and raised here in South Florida. Business-wise, well, first of all, let me say personal, I'm a proud husband and father. We have a 8-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl, and also my beautiful wife, Kathy, which is the director of operations here in our business. And my father and my parents are born and raised in the Dominican Republic, and I'm the first one in my family to be born here in Florida in the United States.
Wow, that's very, very exciting. So, in the business of real estate, I know that time is very, very important, right? Now, how long have you been working with your own cyberbacker?
Yeah, great question. We've actually started only about 90 days ago, so we're on about our three month threshold now, and it's been great.
It's been great. 90 days so far. And let me ask, is this your first time working with someone remotely?
Yes, we've never done this before. This is our first time completely working with, well, technically with somebody at all. It's actually our first hire we've ever made.
Oh.
So our first hire is remote, and yes, we've never worked with somebody remote before.
So we can safely say your first hire in leverage, it was a great hire. Is that right?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Perfect. Let me ask, you've been working with Pia for a few months now. Can you tell me something about her, the interaction every day, how your day looks like working with her?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. Well, every day we start off our day with first, saying good morning. We both get on a call, or either if, depending how we're running our day
Hmm.
that day, we have some appointments early, usually through text message. But it's been a great pleasure working with Pia. She is very open-minded. She's a very hard worker. As I mentioned in the feedback that I gave Cyberbacker recently, she's even available in hours or willing to dedicate time even when it's not during business hours. So
Hmm.
that's just something that tells us a lot about her.
All right, that's good. That's good. Still building the relationship, which is key, of course, in this type of partnership. So, the past 3 months, how much time has she saved you?
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a great question. I would say she's definitely taken off between 30% over 30 to 50% of our time in things that we were not supposed to be doing, which is in the administrative tasks and things
Hmm.
like that. So and as far as how much time she saved, I'll say, yeah,
Oh,
about 40 hours a week and things that we should
wow.
not be doing. Yeah.
40 hours. Imagine having an extra set of hands helping you out with growing your business. So,
Yeah.
there are a lot of business owners right now that don't really know what a cyberbacker can do, how a cyberbacker can help their business. So, can you help us shed some light there? What are the things or the tasks that Pia is currently doing for you and your business right now?
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be tough to think about what she's not doing. I mean, she's doing everything from transaction coordination to following up with our clients to preparing offers for our buyers, confirming showings on our listings. Even we just started implementing some social media, not marketing, but just social media as far as
Hmm.
posting our sales, posting our inventory, and making flyers as far as, preparing for our listing appointments, preparing for our buyer consultations. So she's technically taken over every aspect of the business little by little in only 3 months. And we still have a lot of work to do, but the communication between us is great, and we're confident that we should be there in no time.
Of course, again, the communication is very, very important in this
Yes.
type of relationship. So, just wanted to know as well, these type of roles could really grow within the next few months or in the years to come. Don't you agree? So, what are some of the things that you're considering having your cyberbacker do for your business in the future?
Well, that's a great question. Well, I actually think that in the near future, once we start bringing in other agents as well to our team to help
Hmm.
us leverage more as far as being out in the field, I actually think, and the vision that I have is that she's eventually going to be training our new agents as
Wow.
far as what to look for in the contracts, what to look for in the inspection reports, how to communicate with the clients. So since she's already learning all of that, the vision that we have for the near future is that eventually we'll be able to leverage her into training our other team members as well.
Wow, that's going to be a very huge, I mean, a huge milestone for, of course, training people for your business. Imagine. Now, I know these type of relationships could be rocky at times. There's nothing's perfect, right? Um, what have been some of the challenges, or have there been any, let's say, opportunities for growth working with Cyberbacker?
Yeah, it's another great question. I mean, at the moment, I would say it's things that would be the challenges are sometimes things that are out of our control. So that's like the only challenge I'll say that we
Hmm.
would have at the moment. As far as anything else, I mean, we're very optimistic. So
Hmm.
we don't really focus on anything that's bad. We always just look for solutions and ways
Of
to
course.
improve that.
Of course, of course. Now that is something that we need to work on as well because our cyberbackers would always find ways to, of course, communicate still with their cyber CEOs. Now, one last question. Again, as I mentioned, there are a lot of business owners that are going to be listening. So, what advice would you be able to give them when they're hiring their own cyberbacker?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would definitely, that's another great question. I would definitely recommend that they dedicate as much time up front to training and communicating with their cyberbacker, and also in setting clear expectations as to how you want to communicate, what specific tasks you want them to focus on, whether it'll be for that day or that week or that month or that quarter, and really getting your goals and your vision. That's a very big thing. Really how would I say, interpreting or articulating
Hmm.
your goal and your vision for the business. So because I felt that once we set that with Pia, with our cyberbacker, and once we showed her our vision or told her our vision and told her our goals for the next year or next 2 3 years in our vision, she really understood that. We really connected more,
Hmm.
and now I feel that we have a lot more rapport because we know where we're going. It's not something about that, hey, what are we going to do today, what are we going to be doing in a year, where are we going. So I think that's very clear that everyone must have their vision and the goals for their business set, so that way the cyberbacker can also feel that they're helping us reach that goal, if that makes sense.
Of course, excellent leadership is actually needed, of course, from our cyber CEOs as well, our clients, right? And again, as we always mention, communication is very, very important. Now, one last thing. I know that Pia would be listening once we have this online, of course. Now, would you want to give her a quick shout out on the show, David?
Oh, definitely. Yes. Pia, thank you for everything. You have not only brought leverage and free time in our business, but also in our personal life. I know that every day that goes by, we're going to be better, as I mentioned to you every day. And we thank you for all your hard work and dedication. So we're confident that we're all going to grow together. And yeah, and also one other thing that I wanted to add, just
Hmm.
stepping out of that really quick, is that something else that I have a vision for Pia doing
Hmm.
is that eventually we will get more cyber backers. Eventually we will have more VAs and more ISAs and things like that. So, we really picture her and the way that she has her personality and her hard work, that she eventually can be leading a team of other, cyber backers that is under our team.
Wow, that's very exciting. Creating your own cyber backer team to support your, of course, business with the growing business, I mean. So,
Yeah.
David, we're very excited to see where your business and your partnership would be with Cyberbacker within the next few months. Very, very
Yeah.
excited. And
Thank
again,
you. And I
thank you
have to
very.
thank Cyberbacker as well. I have to thank you guys as well, because you guys as well help Pia train as well, and we don't have to dedicate as much time, which we know with a lot of other VAs, we would have to dedicate a lot of time into training, into communicating, which we still do.
Mhm.
However, it feels very very good that Cyberbacker has our back, and that you guys are constantly following up with us for feedback on what you
Mhm.
can do better, on what you can train Pia on, so that we won't have to spend time doing it, and that's is very greatly appreciated.
Of course, as we mentioned, we are a partner of your business, a partner of your business and growth, especially. David, thank you very much for your time. We really, really appreciate it. Of course, we hope this isn't the last time we get to do this.
Yeah, no, definitely. We have a big
Right.
vision. I'm sure we're going to be partners for a long time. Thank you very much.
We are sure of that as well. David, you have a great day. Take care. We'll talk to you real soon. Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.